morning. Welcome to JHS Weekly. I'm Kennedy Dury.
And I'm Chance Bailey. A high school principal is giving some stray cats a chance to keep all 9 of their lives.
JHS's Darren Zustiak shows how these cats are not kitten around. Get it?
There is a famous saying that the early bird gets the worm. But for these cats, they get the best meal of their lives. Joplin High School Principal Dr. Stephen Gilbreth feeds them early in the morning, about 7 a.m., right before he starts his job. However, that was originally not the case.
2 or 3 years ago, one cat showed up, and she would jump up on the ledge of my window and look in, and I'd see her around the building, and I saw her eating in the trash one day. I thought it was somebody's cat just hanging around the school, and then I realized that she lived here, so I started putting out food for her.
And now there is more than just the one cat. There are at least 5 stray cats that come for breakfast.
Another cat was with her, and so before it all said and done, there are 2 females and 2 tomcats that show up, and now another little kitty has showed up recently.
Jane Grant is a JHS senior who thinks it's kind of cool that Dr. G is feeding the cats, and lists a bunch of reasons why it's helpful for the school.
Yeah, it does keep the cats out of trouble. It keeps the rodent population down, especially mice, which is a pretty big problem here sometimes. And it is always nice to see a friendly face whenever you're looking out the window. You're just working really hard on your stuff, and it's just like, oh, wait, what is that? Oh, it's a cute little cat right out there.
So do any of the cats have names?
No, I don't have names for them. When I had the 2 females, took them to the Humane Society to have them fixed, it had a place for the cat's name, and I put none on both of them. And so when I went to pick them up that afternoon, the lady said, here's none 1 and none 2.
Dr. Gilbreth says that the cats are still skittish, but I'm sure they appreciate the free breakfast. Reporting for JHD, this is Darren Zustiak.
Leighton Coats is a senior at JHS who has had a lot of success with the auto tech.
For the first time in Franklin Tech history, he passed all 10 ASE certifications, plus all of the Ford certifications. His certificates are on display on the top row in the Auto Tech and Collision hallway at FTC. Congrats to him. He may someday work on your car.
Maybe.
Have you ever been so busy with your job that you need a helping hand?
Well, some may be able to find a way to get help. I found out who makes Joplin High School run a little bit smoother. Senior Secretary Carrie Cravens is a busy woman. She has to answer the phone, send out emails, and juggle many student needs. Luckily, she has an office runner.
Office runners are great because when we have to get a student from a classroom, we can send them with a pass. We don't have to interrupt the class or the whole building by doing it over the intercom, so they really help out a lot in that.
Senior Courtney Wright helps out Miss Cravens 5 days a week, and she says this job is to get stuff done not just for the secretary, but for herself.
It's fun, and it's actually beneficial for me and the teachers and secretaries in the office because it gives me like an hour to get like some work that I have to finish done before I go home, and then also like takes a load off of the teachers and secretaries.
And to be an office runner, well, it comes with many tasks.
They collect all of the tardy papers that are in the hallway that get taken at the beginning of each hour. If we need to call one down to speak with the principal, or if we need to call one down in order to leave to go to a doctor's appointment, to see one of the counselors downstairs for guidance. Anytime we send one, it doesn't mean they're always in trouble.
And with like any job, it comes with a lot of responsibility.
Making sure that the note gets to the right classroom, making sure that the teacher gets the message, making sure that the student knows where they're going.
But to be an office runner, you have to go through several steps first.
So office runners have to be seniors. They have to be approved by the principal and the counselor in order to be an office runner. They are an office runner for 1 semester. They can reapply to do it for a 2nd semester if they want, but yeah, they have to be a senior, have to have good grades.
Office runners say being able to juggle multiple tasks will help them enter the workforce. Reporting for JHD, this is Kennedy Dury.
Show choir auditions are coming up. If you'd like to sign up for choreography, they're doing it on April 18th and 19th from 6:30 to 8:30. And vocal auditions are on the 20th and 21st. All auditions will be held in the choir room at the JHS Performing Arts Center in room A140.
Students can find more details on auditions at the JoplinShowChoir.com, or they can scan the QR code on the posters throughout the school, or they can contact Miss Reynolds or Mr. Loving. On Tuesday, March 29th, the science research students completed the MSSU Regional Science Fair in the Missouri Junior Academy of Science. Each student won multiple awards.
Highlights include that every student earned an A1 rating, and Dakota AG and Kim Wynn have advanced to the state competition held April 22nd.
MSSU Regional Science Fair awards included Dakota AG coming in second overall, Vivian Farber winning multiple awards, including a $500 award from the science competition and advancing on to 2 other science competitions.
Brooklyn Hiller winning her category and the American Psychological Society Award, and Hunter Merkley winning an award from Yale Science. 29 total awards were earned by these 5 students.
Well, this has been JHS Weekly. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great week.